He'd found me musing on our last post, the battle of excellence, and work that lay ahead of me at personal and business level. Then came his whisper, an answer of sorts to a prayer that lay unspoken in my heart. How do I get all this done? And not just done, but done with excellence.
Hi there, welcome to Kairos Sessions, where we empower you as a Christian to represent God in your business or career.
The Battle of Execution. Daniel chapter 1 verse 19 to 20 in the NKJV version says this. Then the king interviewed them, and among them all none was found like Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Therefore they served before the king, and in all matters of wisdom and understanding about which the king examined them, he found them 10 times better than all the magicians and astrologers who were in all his realm. I was in the middle of Sunday service recently when God whispered to me, they were 10 times better in their output too. He'd found me musing on our last post, the battle of excellence, and work that lay ahead of me at personal and business level. Then came his whisper, an answer of sorts to a prayer that lay unspoken in my heart. How do I get all this done? And not just done, but done with excellence. They were 10 times better in their output too. His statement was both refreshing and intriguing to hear, and it got me thinking about the battle of execution. The battle of execution happens on two fronts, the mind and the will, the power of the mind. In Proverbs 23 verse 7, it says in the Amplified Classic Edition, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Before anything is executed, some semblance of a plan is often required. No one plans for what they think can't be done. They plan for what they believe is possible, even if it hasn't been done yet. If you don't know God has called you to do something significant with your work life, you won't know to look for his plan. If you don't believe that what God has called you to do can be done, preparing for it would be a waste of time to you. If you don't understand that God's assignment can only be properly executed with his blueprint, you'll strive to come up with your own plans. Sure, you may end up successful as defined by the world. Many often do. But when your success is measured up against what God made you capable of, then you'll see the shortfall. This is the power of the mind. It's where every reality first exists before it is made manifest. The power of the will. While it's wonderful to have a plan, it's even better to have it executed. But for all the best laid plans, things rarely go exactly according to those plans. Will you show up even when things go unexpectedly wrong? Will you show up even when nothing seems to be working? Will you show up when you're not getting credit for it or getting adequately compensated? Will you show up when it would be far easier not to? Will you still be faithful to the plan God has given you when your feelings want none of it? One of the lies we need to overcome in the power of the will is that it has to feel good for it to be good. It has to feel like it's working for it to be working. It's fundamental to look at our work situations not just with the eyes of the flesh, but with the eyes of the spirit, which see much more and much farther. Our feelings are valuable indicators, but they should never dictate how we live. What you feed your mind about God, yourself, and your industry will determine a lot concerning what you will and won't accomplish. What you set out to do through your will is what will drive you to push past the challenges that are sure to come your way. Do you recognize the power you carry in your mind and will? Are you utilizing it? If you believe that your output at work can be 10 times better in excellence and execution and work towards it, then so shall it be. For as you think in your heart concerning your career and business, so will it be.
Thanks for joining us today. Check out our other episodes and subscribe to get notifications of new ones. May the Lord bless the work of your hands.